Hi, this is Evan Smith, pastor at Second Presbyterian Church here in downtown Stanton, and I'm coming to you today with the first in a daily series of video devotionals during the season of Lent. Every single day during Lent, I want to come here and share just a little bit of scripture with you and a little bit of inspiration, hopefully to help you start your day and be able to go through this holy season as we're preparing our hearts and our minds for the coming of Christ, to celebrate the coming of Christ and his resurrection on Easter Day. And so today is the first day of Lent. Today is Ash Wednesday. And so as we come and begin to think about this season of penitence and holiness, I want to share this reading with you from Matthew chapter 6. It's from the Sermon on the Mount. And Jesus said, "Beware of practicing your piety before others in order to be seen by them, for then you have your reward from your Father in heaven. So whenever you give alms, do not sound a trumpet before you as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, so that they may be praised by others. Truly I tell you, they have received their reward. But when you give alms, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that your alms may be done in secret, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you. And whenever you pray, do not be like the hypocrites, for they love to stand and pray in the synagogues and at the street corners, so that they may be seen by others. Truly I tell you, they have received their reward. But whenever you pray, go into your room and shut the door and pray to your Father who is in secret. And your Father who sees in secret will reward you. When you are praying, do not heap up empty phrases as the Gentiles do, for they think that they will be heard because of their many words. Do not be like them, for your Father knows what you need before you ask him." These are interesting words to think about. Like, don't let your piety be seen before others just in order to be seen by them. On Ash Wednesday of all days, I mean, today, not that long from now, I'm going to be putting big ash crosses on people's foreheads, and they wear them around for the rest of the day. Doesn't that seem like something that is making your piety seen before others? Or like what about this cross? I mean, if I'm taking the words of Jesus seriously, does it mean I can't wear this cross? Or maybe like this cross is okay, but but not like this cross. That cross crosses a line, Evan. What does it mean not to let our piety be seen so that others will see us? That's the key line we have to think about. You see, we live in a time when people want to say that our faith is not only personal, it's private, and we need to not share these things. But to be a person of faith, we have to be ready and willing and able to give a reason for the hope that we have. And during the season of Lent, when we're giving things up, a lot of our piety may seem like it's more on display. Like, for example, if you're someone who said, you know what, I'm going to give up coffee. And every time I want coffee, I'm going to think about Jesus' sacrifice. But as you're going through like caffeine withdrawal, you might not be the nicest person. And your coworkers might be like, please just start drinking coffee again. This is terrible. And you have to begin to wonder, have I crossed the line? Have I doing this because I love God? Or is there a part of me that likes that people can see this sacrifice I'm making and that they might think more of me for it? It doesn't mean we don't make the sacrifice. It doesn't mean we don't take our faith more seriously during Lent or in order to try to grow in holiness. But it is something to think about. So my challenge to you during this Ash Wednesday, as we begin the season of Lent, is to add in some good behaviors. Maybe even take away some of the ones you know you should take away. But if nothing else, pray more. If nothing else, as you're walking on streets and you encounter somebody, say a short prayer for them as you walk away. And you don't have to do things to be seen, but it also doesn't mean that we don't do anything at all. So let's practice our faith during this time. Let's grow in our holiness so that we can be more and more like Jesus. And that's the word for today. If you enjoyed that, please share this on your Facebook wall, or maybe even give us a like. And if you're around, we would love to have you at Second Presbyterian Church in downtown Stanton here tonight at 6 o'clock. We're having a potluck supper, but if you don't have anything to bring, there will be plenty of food. And at 6:45 will be the imposition of ashes. I hope to see you all then. And otherwise, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks. and goodbye.